They will say it all. But stay with us. A lot more coming up right here on the show.
3 Lounge with AJ. Accra is on Lact. Here on 92.7 3 FM.
When it comes to the world of sports, what does complete mean to you?
When my team scores at the end of a 30-plus passing sequence, like Pep Guardiola style.
When someone beats the buzzer from a shot from the logo, like Steph Curry.
Dominating opponents and punching my way to a knockout, like Africa's greatest boxer, Azuma Nelson.
Running so fast that I can afford to celebrate midway through a 100-meter race and smash the world record like Usain Bolt.
Hold up. What makes all of these sports complete is the screen. This is where you get access to extensive analysis, insights, and highlights.
So join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. live on 3FM 92.7 as we serve you the most satisfying buffet in the world of sports. The 3 Sports team will come together to review, preview, and analyze the latest in sports on Sports Ultras.
Accra gets busy on this frequency. 92.7 3 FM. 3 Lounge with AJ. Here we go. I love it. The rhythm. Listen live on 92.7.
It's too much.
It's a lot. It's very overwhelming because having so many people screaming your name, like just there because they loved you, because we're just watching you on television, and they decided, you know what, this is my ship, and I'm just rooting for it through thick and thin. How was it like coming out of the house, Rosie?
It was hectic. It was amazing. It was lovely, AJ. Like. You can't even there's no space for you to like pass. There are people everywhere you pass,
And
mentioning your name, wanting to just touch you. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It's a very beautiful experience.
Wow.
Yes.
Jason, how's it been?
Hey, AJ.
I don't know why they made you look the shortest. Janet, if you can change his chair for him, please. I beg you. Because the man's height is not being seen. Okay, but how has it been for you coming out of the house?
Like they said, amazing. And then the love
yeah?
is so strong. It's unexplainable, very unexplainable, because people wanting to see you every single time when you step out. Something different.
It's something different completely, yeah? Amazing. Nice seeing all of that, but darling, let me just with you as well. How's it been? How's the atmosphere been? Please raise the mic a bit to you. Yes, how's it been?
So it has been fun.
We need to, yes, fantastic. No, come up. We want to hear you. Yes, fantastic. Yes.
Really?
Yes, good.
All right, so it has been fun seeing the love out there. Like, It was amazing.
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Now you two had an event. I saw somewhere. I don't know, on TikTok or something with the fans yesterday. Yes. Tell me about that.
I think it was just it was a gathering between the two families.
Okay.
And, a couple of the fans.
Oh, that's amazing. How was that like?
It was a special night.
It was a special night.
We really had fun.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me a bit about it. How was it like for you, darling? Meeting the fans, the families on both sides.
Okay, so it was fun, and I actually wasn't expecting something like that.
Okay. So wait, who planned it? The families, the fans?
We have no idea at the moment.
You're just told to be there.
Yes, so I had to do my makeup, dress up, and then we got to the location, and we just saw everybody over there, and the love over there was good.
Have you adjusted to knowing that you're actual superstars now, like literally?
We are still adjusting. I don't think we can ever like stop adjusting. It's going to happen every single time because like it's huge and it's different, you know. So we are now trying to, let's say, fit in, all of that.
Now let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
When you all four decided that you're going to come into the house, how did it feel like the night before the show, when you knew that the next day you were about to be debuted? What was going through your head then? And then we're now coming to the experience on the day of the big unveiling. Jason, what did you do the night before you like?
The night before, I think I was so tense. Then I was like, am I making the right decision?
Oh, you had doubts at that point.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
let's just do it.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to come into PMX in the first place?
Love on the outside. Finding love outside.
It's hard.
Very hard.
Really?
Like, if it will be easier if we are all in a confined area, then I get to see you every single day, get to know you way better, get to see the real you. I think that one would be much
work
better.
a lot more. Okay. Now, why did you decide to come in, Darlyne?
All right, so I came to be an extra to find love and also grow myself. Yeah.
Okay, but you're a pretty beautiful girl. I say you weren't finding love outside. Not really.
Not really.
Oh, it's harder. Now, describe the night before. You have come in, you've gone through the audition process, you decided that you wanted to be a part of it. They had selected you, you'd gone through the whole process, and you knew that the next day was going to be the big unveil. How did you feel? Describe that evening for me.
I was scared at a point because I didn't know who I was going to be in the house with.
Yeah.
So even coming on the stage, I don't even watch the videos. Like
you were nervous.
Yes, I was nervous, and being in the house was fun.
Okay. Now, Darlyne and Jason, that's exciting to see. But let me come to Rosie and Dro. Dro, the night before, you were planning to come into Big Mama's house. Describe that evening for me.
So it's felt so normal because I was like, okay, so I'm going on PMX. Okay, I'm going on PMX. I was feeling so normal because I actually couldn't picture how this
experience
was going,
would be.
and how big it's going to be, or it was. So I was just like, oh, it's normal.
Had you watched the season prior?
Yeah, I watched some
parts of it.
I just watched some.
Yeah, and you were like, okay, let's try.
Let's see. So I wasn't expecting what we are actually seeing now.
Really?
Yes, I wasn't. So yeah, I was like, oh, let's just go.
Why? Why did you do PM Extra?
So it's a new way to approach love. Yeah.
But you're an attractive guy. Same with Rosie. You're very attractive people. Like all four of you are very attractive people.
Yeah, you do attract people though. But at the end of the day, some things don't really work out like you expect them to.
Okay.
So it's a new way for...
You wanted to just try something different. Yeah. I like that. Rosie.
Yeah.
Why PM Extra?
PM Extra because I think I watched the previous season and I think it was amazing. So I actually saw myself there. I literally pictured myself. I'm like, okay, next year I'm coming for you.
Really?
Whether you like it or not. So yeah, when I saw the ad and all of that, I'm like, okay, sure, let me just, come. First of all, to find love and then see the other opportunities that come with being in the house. And then see, initially, the thought of finding love was like, I knew that, okay, I'm here to find love, but it will come later. In my head, I'm like, it might probably come later, so let me just be there. But the first day, nah.
Hey, now let's talk about that. Because Jason and Darlyne was more slower to figure out, and I'll come to that. But you two just, I think it was from night one.
Yes.
Just sort of like, okay, he seems nice, she seems nice, and you started talking a bit more. And by the end of the first week, you had become like a thing. Why? Why didn't you decide to look at other options? Because you barely gave yourself enough time to study other people.
Okay, so the last time we were talking about love at first sight, and I was like, I'm not agreeing, it's not a thing. But I saw him look at me, but I looked at him too, you know? And I'm like, okay, he's a nice guy. Let me just, try and open up and get to know him and all of that and see how it goes. Secondly, I didn't want to be all over the place, In as much as we are here to connect with people and all of that, if you don't take care, you might connect with every single one of them before you leave the house. And I don't think that's a picture I want to paint out there. So I literally just wanted to focus. And by God's grace, I think I made the right decision.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you did. Now, Drew, why? Well, there were a lot of gorgeous women. And there was Darlyne, there was Dalkey, there was Blessing, yes? And Tracy and a few other people at that point in time that you could have eyed, but you sort of zoned into Rosie. Why?
Yeah, because I knew what I wanted.
Okay. And you saw her, you thought, this is what I wanted.
I saw everyone, how they speak, how they, when they were all coming on stage, I was literally looking. So I was looking at how they speak, how they carry themselves, how they walk, everything. And I spotted her and I'm like,
this one, dear.
This one, dear. This one is red with fresh meat.
So this is the one I want.
I saw it and I was like, I'm actually like, I'm supposed to get this. I have to get this.
Okay.
And I did sharp shooting.
You zoned out everyone else and said this is the person for you.
Yeah.
Now, Jason and Darlyne, you had a bit more of an interesting time finding each other. You initially were paired with Dalkey. Then you had some fling with Blessing, Abby. Listen, it is, yes, Abby. You're saying no. It didn't happen, but it was like consideration, Bisa. You were looking. You seemed, and then there was quite a narrative that was being pushed that you didn't know what you wanted. It almost felt as if you were flirting between ladies, till you finally decided that Darlyne was the one. Describe that process of searching and deciding that you're gonna stick with Darlyne. If you can.
Okay.
You have to raise it up a lot for him. Yes, thank you.
When it comes to that, I think the first week, things happen. Things happened, and I feel.
Things happened. You're summing up everything to things happened.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like it's in the past, and maybe should I say, maybe I might have done some bits of mistakes, but then we are people. We are humans.
What made Darlyne the one, your perfect match? Like, how did you know, it's Darlyne for me?
It was beautiful because she made her presence known, and I was like, I think a couple of times we were paired for
the compatibility test, yes.
And then through that, I don't know what happened, and I was like, God.
Okay, so it was a test that did it for you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, there's some prospects there. Okay. Then let's see how it goes from there.
And God being so good, I think I made the right choice. Yeah.
I think she did. Now, Darlyne, what did Jason do? Because there's always a moment or a spark or something that starts something for you. What was that moment with you, with Jason?
So his calmness and honesty, yes. He wasn't all over the place.
Okay.
He was calm, and I felt he was taking it slow to get to know each other and then who he can pair or have a match or something with. Yeah.
And you didn't mind the fact that he had explored a little beforehand?
I was in the house, so I saw everything. I knew what I wanted, so I was just taking it slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it just worked out. Now, what were the highlights for you in the house? Rosie?
Highlights. I would say, first of all, I'll say hearing Big Mama's voice every single morning was one of the highlights, like the biggest highlights. And the second one was the games that we used to play.
Yeah.
It was amazing and I loved it. So I'll say,
Okay.
yeah. And the guests coming in.
Okay, which
Yeah,
guest
it was lovely.
was the best?
Nanama McBrown.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
she was the
okay.
best.
Okay. And which game week did you particularly like?
Which one?
There were quite a number.
The culture thing, eh?
I think Jason was the one that had fun.
He did, yeah? Yeah, his moves were legendary.
Yes.
It should be immortalized in the Hall of Fame. But Drew, what were your highlights?
I had fun that day.
Okay,
I had so
clearly.
So that day, the culture, and when I was carrying it around looking for hand sanitizer to apply on a wound, that vibe.
No.
Yeah, and when we huddled in the chair that day,
Okay.
and like everyone was like, so at that moment, Big Mama called everyone to come into the living room. So when they came, they were like, so it was.
Interesting. Jason and Darlyne, what were your highlights?
All right, so let me start first. Mine was the apology date.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And then the Saturday show, the eviction.
Nice. Really? What about it?
No. I mean,
Ah,
like
those were
the show.
That,
like
that you
about
liked
the show.
that. Okay.
But not the eviction. No.
Not the eviction
Yeah,
part,
the
but the
show.
actual show. Getting glammed up, getting dressed up, and you know you're looking $1,000,000. And you all looked so gorgeous all the time.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Thank you,
Mr.
thank
Miles. He
you.
was
Yes.
part
Thank
of the
you.
amazing designers that made you ladies look fabulous every week. Like sometimes I'll be eyeing the products. Damn, man. You ladies are looking hot. But Jason, what were some of your highlights?
I would say maybe the Friday parties.
Okay.
And cuddling moments together. Yeah. Our cuddling moments.
Now with Jason, you weren't very, and I don't know. Okay, let me word this question, and I'll start from Darlyne to Jason. In terms of when you're looking at other people's relationships, say Rosie and Drill, mine and Tessy, quite a number of them, they were very affectionate. They would be cuddling, they would be kissing, they would be, yeah. In the initial beginning, for a bit, Jason wasn't that. And it sort of felt to me that your love language involved also being affectionate with you. And I felt like there was a struggle there because you wanted him to show more. And he felt that he hadn't gone to a point where he was willing to show more. Am I right in my assertion at that point?
Kind of.
Yeah. How did you deal with it yourself? Like, how did you go from, and I'll come to you, Jason, I felt like after one Saturday eviction, and then after that point, you realize that you have to put in more effort into attracting her and her love language the same way she wanted you to be. So I'll get to the point of what made you want to, step up in the romance department. But how did you deal with knowing that I want to be loved a certain kind of way, but he felt that he hadn't gone to a point where he was ready or had learned to love you in that way? Darlyne.
I don't know if he was shy or something, but we had some conversations and then I got to understand him. Yes.
Okay. What did you understand about him?
It should happen not
Organically.
every day, but it should be natural, and when it happens, it should be special. Like you should feel special about that.
So did you have to adjust your expectations of him?
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Because I think love is about adjusting your expectations. Sometimes we like to be loved in a certain kind of way, and you realize your partner loves you in other ways, but just not the way that you are used to. And I think, Jason, you had to figure out that you had to love her in a way she liked as well. Tell me about what triggered you into wanting to do more.
Me personally, I wouldn't want love that is like one-sided. So I felt like this time around, I was being a problem. I was making the love one-sided. So I had to put in more effort.
Yeah.
Well,
Was it a bit hard to now work your way into that process? Because you're not necessarily like that always.
Okay, true. I don't See, we all have, I would say we all have maybe different love languages. But then it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard.
And I liked how you found middle ground between the two of you, and then you started, loving her the way she wanted to, she started accepting you the way you are. And I think that's the point where the relationship actually started to become deeper. And congratulations on that for both of you. But let me come to you, Rosie and Joe, because I think the two of you are very similar. Similarities attract, but also clash. How did you two work out your differences as very similar individuals? And did it work against you at some point? And how did you work through that, Rosie?
AJ, similar as in, I don't really get it.
No,
similar
you two seem to have similar characteristics, like your personalities. Like you're both very out there, very bubbly, very outgoing. Sometimes it works. Clearly work for both of you. But did you have points where, because you're so similar in personality, it clashed?
No, I don't think there was ever a time where it was a problem. I think it has been a strength for both of us. It has been a strength for our relationship. It has been something that has kept us going, because then we know that, okay, the energy is there. Everyone is like, So we try and manage it when we need to, but there hasn't been like, a time where you're like, it's becoming a problem. One person has to... No, never.
What hurdle did you have to work through in your relationship in the house?
Can I think of one? Can I think of one?
Can you repeat the question again?
What big hurdles did you have to work through in the house on your relationship? What big challenge? Did you have any?
We sure did. We won't lie. We sure did. But we tried to figure it out. Which one?
Well, I can list the one that people felt that you were a bit too...
dominant.
Yes, in the relationship.
Yes.
I don't know, was that a problem between you two, or was it people observing and creating a problem in your head?
I feel like it was just people trying to talk and create things, out of what they think they see. But
They understand.
exactly, but we communicated. It got to a point I was worried, right? So I asked him, I'm like, Joe, do you think that it is true? Like, could it be true? Let's say, in a way, if there's any way that I'm trying to be too hard, or I'm trying to be too dominant, let's just talk about it and squash. But I was like, nah, it's not a problem. It's just people trying to
create their
own
of it.
exactly.
Okay,
So yeah, that's that.
Okay, I like that. Now, coming to friendships.
Yeah.
You seem to have created quite a number of them. Or at least you're quite friendly with a number of people. Which friendships do you think will last beyond the house?
I think my friendship with Jason and Darlyne. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. And then Martin and Tessy.
Okay, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, but those are the ones that you think you've built a bond for life?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drill?
My friendship with my brother, Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. I respect that. Jason, what friendship do you think you've created? Which bonds for life have you created, and which ones do you think you're going to stick with moving forward?
I think Drew, Rosie, and maybe Martin. Yes. And Tessy.
Of course. So the three squad are sticking together.
Yeah.
Okay. No other extras.
No.
Oh wow, the way it all. Okay. Darling, which friendship do you think you're gonna be sticking with?
Rosie and Joe and Tessy and Martin. Yes.
AJ, you have your answer.
Okay. Now, adjusting to fame.
Yeah.
What is the next? What is the next big step? What are we looking at? Because Charlie, at this point, you're on a high. You're the biggest trend on social media, guys.
Yeah.
Like, people cannot get enough of you. What is the initial plan? What are we doing first?
Want to go first?
You want to go first? I want you to go first.
Okay, so I think for me, I've pursued media for a very long time. So I'm still going to be in the media space when it comes to presenting, when it comes to acting and all of that. But then I'll be focusing a little more on brand influencing as well. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. That's the big step.
Okay.
And I'll focus on drill as well.
Okay. All right. Okay, so then a lot of focus on drill.
Yes.
A lot of content creation. Acting.
Yes.
Okay.
Presenting as well.
Presenting as well. Yeah, definitely. You definitely have a flair for it. I think there was one task. I think one of the first tasks was a presentation of something, and you actually did quite well with that. So I look forward to that. Jason and Darlyne, what is a big plan? What are we looking at? What are we doing?
All right, so for me, I'm hoping to be a famous presenter.
We love that.
Okay.
Okay.
TV3.
Okay,
Yes,
of course.
Well, Lamoni is my role model.
She is, isn't it? Okay. All right. So
Just
we're
like
looking at
how
the
she is.
next possible Darlyne. Big on the lights, big on the cameras and all that. Okay. Jason, what's a big plan?
I mean, working on ourselves, the two of us, and maybe dive into commercials and maybe acting.
Okay.
And a whole lot. I actually want to explore. Yeah.
You want to explore? Oh, how cute. And it's cute the way that you guys keep leaning into each other. Hi, we go love. Okay, all right. Yes. Oh, no, I haven't asked. Oh, no. Sorry, Drew. I apologize. I beg pardon. Drew, what is a big plan? What are we looking at? What are we doing?
So I've been behind the cameras like a lot.
Yeah, so
now.
you're a videographer
Yeah.
and photographer.
Yeah.
Into the mic, if you can. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
So I've been behind the cameras, but now I want to be.
In front of it.
Yeah.
I like that. So
And-
what are we going to be doing specifically?
I want to move into acting commercials, and I'll still be doing my videography too. Yeah. And brand influencing with my rosé. Yeah.
Okay, so quite a lot on the horizon we're going to be doing, quite a lot we're going to be focusing on, and a lot we want to do.
And our content.
And your content, yeah. But in terms of the fans, let me get into that with the fans. Sometimes the fans seem to go with their own narratives. Quite a bit. Have you seen that since you got on? And do you feel? And I want to word this well before the armies come for me. So the fans usually have a mind of their own. They go with what they want. They direct, or they choose to want to direct people the way they should. Is there a plan on finding a balance between what your pursuits will be and what the fans' expectations will be? Rosie?
Okay,
Buzz.
Okay, so the fans, I know they love us, and if they love us, they would want us to do what makes us happy, because that's why they love us.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. So we are going to do what makes us happy.
Okay.
And that's what we did. That's why they love us. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and to add to that, I feel like we are lucky to have fans whose interest aligns with ours. So whatever it is that we want to do or we plan on doing, I feel like they already love it and they are interested in that as well. So it's not going to be a problem. There's not going to be an instance where we need to like find a balance and all of that. So
okay, I like that. Jason, Darlyne, how are we going to be managing fans' expectations as against our pursuits as well?
Okay, I think I would say the fans loves us because of what we did in the house. So we are just going to keep doing the same, or maybe even more, and better ourselves.
Okay. Fan armies coming against each other or going up against each other, which happens quite. I hear some of the fans even have a problem with us here at TV3. So guys, relax here. But if they should wage wars against other fan bases, do you feel you would want? Do you consider yourself? Do you see yourself being a mediator and calming down situations? Or you think once fans, you need to support the fan agenda?
okay, so I feel like they are fans because they follow us and they listen to us. So if there's any point where they feel they need to go against other people and we can actually talk them out of it, we will do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we are going to support them in doing that, but
Yeah.
we rather help them to stop because it's not necessary.
You don't believe in negativity.
No,
I like
we
that.
don't.
I like that. Okay, I'm excited about the plans that we have on both sides. Zanzibar, Abi? yeah. How's that coming up? I saw that the fans are already aggressively working towards Zanzibar.
Oh God, I was.
So Zanzibar Day is going to happen. Yeah. Any particular event or experience you're looking forward to experiencing as a couple before I let you go?
So our personal growth and all our goals we listed.
You've
That's,
outlined,
our bucket list we have to.
Yeah. What is on the bucket list as a couple? Final one before I let you go.
It's remaining. So our trip to Paris and some other amazing countries.
Okay.
And then I think for me, I'm actually looking forward to next year's TGMA because you're going to be there. Live and college.
Yeah. I look forward to it. In fact, I think we should make it happen. Maybe get them on stage or something.
Yes.
At least doing something exciting or something that's good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll work something out.
Wait, about that.
About that.
We hosted the one.
Yeah.
So you want to do your own private hosting or something of that sort, yeah?
We
AJ, can I speak?
Please go ahead, darling.
All right, so I'm in school currently,
Okay.
and I'll be graduating this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually planning on something, and I hope it comes to pass.
Announce it so that we can.
I actually want to do my master's outside, maybe Cambridge University or something.
Oh, okay. Some international masters. I like that. That's a very nice progressive step. So to the fan armies and as well, we'll see how we can be able to work out. We have the TV3 Edu Fair happening next month. So we'll see how we can make something like that happen. So so definitely at least the fan army knows the bucket list. So now let's go through the bucket list. I mean they're online, they're listening. So for Rosie Draw, we have a trip to Paris.
Yes.
We have other countries, so listed in
South Africa.
We'll start off with Paris and then we'll do world tour.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. And then next,
say TGMA.
making something happen on TGMA.
Yes, on
That one
TGMAs.
there. Even we South Africa, we some work.
Yes.
And then personal goals as well.
Then rosé. I'll get to it. Rosé.
Rosé with Rose.
Rosé. She won't understand, but when it comes out, she'll understand.
Okay.
You're waiting.
All right, we like it. Okay, and then with Darlyne, at least definitely pursuing higher education out of Ghana, some masters. Jason, at least Zanzibar. Now and then, I'm pretty sure there's Kwonk.
The South Africa, we planned it together.
They removed you from the South Africa.
No, we removed you.
Okay.
No.
So we have a group trip.
Here.
So the boys and girls trip to South Africa. We are expecting that, yeah. I like it. But final words before I let you go. This week, what we're planning, is there any exciting program we're going to be doing with the fans or something of that sort? Do we have anything on our calendar for this week or in the subsequent weeks?
Okay, so
Darling.
we've actually planned some, and I think we organized one yesterday, and we liked it. So
we'll be doing a few more meet and greets.
maybe.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so with meeting our fans, I think that we are still planning on that because we want it to be amazing and sweet. And also, this week seems to be the week for our media round.
Yes,
so
you're
we are
doing
literally
a lot
focusing
of
on
that.
that as well. So yeah, that's that. But from next week, we'll see more things.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so they're officially out. I can't believe it's just been like what, a day.
AJC, my fans are commenting on Nigeria. I almost forgot. We are going to Nigeria live in college.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay. So the Niger fans, you're going to do a Niger tour, Niger tour as well. I love it. But it doesn't even feel real. That's just been a day. It feels like it's been like a week or something because you've clamped so much in just a day and a half, and it's amazing to see what else we're going to be seeing from you in the next few weeks. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I wish your armies, I send them a big congratulations. They've supported you so much, and I look forward to all the rest of the support they're going to be giving you on your journey. We look forward to seeing you literally being in the lights and cameras and action and all that jazz and all, and however in whatever way we can support, we definitely will. So Rosie Drill Jason, darling, congratulations.
Thank you very
And
much.
then we're expecting even more bigger things.
AJ, can I give my final shout out
Please,
to
final
my
shout-out for everyone.
fans? I can't leave here without doing that.
Yes.
I really appreciate them, the love, the support, the energy, the
Yes.
effort. Every single one of you, I see you and I love you right back.
I love that.
The
Okay.
love is big.
The love is
It's
big.
huge.
Yeah. So, yes, Naya, please.
The Darlyne fans, the
Love you guys so
J-Force
much,
fans.
and we
Wait,
will
the
make you guys proud.
Jalen,
Yeah.
and then
No, Darlyne's is for,
Dalen's is for you.
and then J-Force is for Jason.
J-Force
and together
is-
we have Jalen.
Aha. So,
So-
Jalen, Dalen, J-Force.
Yes.
I love it. And we have Drizzy,
Drillex and
Drillex,
Rosette.
and
Yeah.
Rosette. Okay. So,
We'd like
final
to
message.
say thank you for the support and the love. Actually, the love is massive.
Yeah.
Like, we appreciate everything, their energy and their monies that they put
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
We say
We'll make you
thank
guys proud.
We'll make you guys proud,
Absolutely.
and God richly bless you out
Amen.
there.
Amen. Amen. And yes, Joe, you haven't said before I said that I left you out. Your final thank you.
So I'd like to thank everyone. I can't stop thanking you. If I'm given the platform to thank you guys every day,
You do it. You do it.
Trust me, I will do it. We really do appreciate, and it's my prayer that everyone that's actually helped us to get this far, God richly bless you and your businesses and everything. So you get double, triple of everything
Yes,
done for
yes,
us.
yes. And guys,
you.
keep supporting. They didn't ask for it. Me, more yeah, no matter cars, ne houses,
Yeah.
I'm not asking for it.
Now that we can't pick the church, we need it.
Guys, make it happen for them. But
Yeah.
congrats.
Black
The black one. So wait, so you are the umbrellas, Abby? Umbrellas and then brown hearts.
Yes. We
And then you are purple hearts. Yeah, and then the green hearts are coming in now. But congratulations, guys. Congratulations,
you,
guys.
AJ.
Congratulations,
What up, what up,
guys.
what up, what
Our big winners of PM Extra Season 2, Martin and Tessy. Hi, guys.
Hi, AJ.
How are we?
We're fine. How you doing?
I'm good. Exhausted, but definitely not as exhausted as you two have been. Because don't be small. It's been a day. It's been just a day.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's been a lifetime, like honestly. How has the last, 36 hours been like for you?
For me, it's been. I've not actually been on social media yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh,
Yeah,
bless.
no, I
Okay,
haven't.
good.
So it's been quiet, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been relatively quiet for you. So you
Yes.
just spent yesterday sleeping?
Yes.
Or relaxing? Oh really? Oh wait, hold on. Let's start again. So let's talk about leaving the big. Let's start from the big announcement. Big announcement on stage announced winner for PM Extra Season 2. What happened after?
We were rushed to the executive
Theater.
to cut the cake.
Aww.
And then we rushed back to the house for some interviews. And then we've been sleeping actually. I went home.
Okay.
And she also went home.
Yes.
I have been on social media, but I've been sleeping most of the time. So I
Yeah.
just quick glance and then I'm off.
Oh, so you actually just spent yesterday trying to catch your breath.
Yes.
And
yes.
just relax and
Basically
just
that.
take in all the whole moment. Spend the day with the family.
Yes.
And then today you started your media blitz.
Yes.
Now, describe the fan army's reception of you when you got on stage, off stage, and throughout the evening. Because I got to a point, I didn't know how you guys were able to get through the crowd. Like, I swear, security was having a tough time trying to move you from place to place. But describe that moment for me, Tessy.
They were welcoming.
Yeah.
They were happy to see us and excited. And seeing them was I was also happy to see them because they welcomed me. They appreciated me when I was in their house. I mean, us. And yeah.
Okay, Martin, yourself?
For me, I liken them to an inferno. Like,
Charlie,
that's the
burning
experience.
bright.
I was like, Tessy, what have we created? That's like what I said. But I love every bit of it, and I genuinely appreciate them. I feel it's organic because
Yeah.
that's the same way we feel about them.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna go a long way with this.
And that we look forward to. But let's start from the night before. Firstly, why did you decide to do PM Extra, Tessy? Why? What led you to say, you know what, let me join?
Yeah, actually, I haven't watched
The first season.
The first season. Yeah. I didn't watch it. I saw the ad on TV, and I'm like, wow, this is something new. And that I would like to try it.
Okay.
And yeah.
And that's how you decided?
Yes.
Now, describe the night before. You had decided, you had gone through the whole process, you had been picked, you knew the next day, possibly your life could change. Describe that moment for me.
Actually, the day before the house, I was busy trying to finish some people's garments.
You're a designer. So you're actually rushing to do outfits instead of think of what's going to happen the next day. Are you serious?
Yes. So my brother was helping pack the stuff. So he would be like, which one should I put in? Yeah, that one. Whilst I was...
Because you have to finish the orders before you go out into the house the next day. Really? Yeah. Okay. Now, when the day came, you left the house. What was the final goodbye to the family like before you left?
Before I left home?
Home to come to the studios.
Today?
No, as in on the day you were coming to the house.
To the PMX house. Oh, no, my mom didn't know about it. Yeah, the only one that knew was my brother. Nobody knew about it.
Wait, hold on, let's start again. Your mother didn't know about it?
No, she didn't.
The only one that knew about it was your brother?
Yes.
Ha!
Yeah, and I also told him, 2 weeks I'll be back home. First eviction.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You didn't see yourself actually staying for the full 10 weeks?
I didn't.
I'm just passing to just see how it would be like, maybe get some see how it would be like, maybe find a match, maybe not. Whatever happens.
Yes.
Wow. Then a week came, then what was going through your mind?
I'm like, a week was eviction free.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, thank God.
Okay, at least I'll do the 2 weeks. Then the second week came, then what happened?
The second week came, and I wasn't part of those who were evicted. I'm like, oh, wow.
Okay.
I'm still in the house.
You're still in the house. And then the week started rolling by.
So every Saturday I get nervous before I come on.
That this could be the time that...
Yeah.
Wow. So, then you now decided, realizing that, Charlie, I can actually stay.
I can actually stay. This
This is actually, okay, let's see. And then finally, you entered into the...
Finally, we went the finale. And
so the week before that, when you announced the final couple, how did you feel?
I was shock-priced.
You expected that maybe this week will be the weekend I'll go home. You didn't see yourself in the finale?
I didn't. I mean, I was thinking it's possible that I will be part of the finalists. I could also be going home. It's 50-50. But then I was willing to give it a shot.
You were willing to give it a shot. Okay. Now let me bring more into it. You came into the house in week
4.
Week 4.
Yeah.
4 weeks the show had gone on, and then you were brought in as a guest to see how it would work out. Now, what made you say, you know what? Let me give it a shot. Let me try.
So for me, I watched the season 1.
Okay.
And I enjoyed what I watched. And I've always had this desire to put myself through a reality show on TV.
Okay.
So I said, okay, we have our own in Ghana. Okay, let's do this.
Let's try.
So that's how come I just popped up. And
and you said, let's do it.
Yeah.
And you came in as a new entrant into the house. Were you apprehensive when you were going in?
Yeah, because my family didn't really understand what I was going to do. So I knew, and most of my friends also were quite a bit shocked, the ones that knew. And so it felt like, I'm going to give people the shock of their life.
Who did you tell before you went into the house?
Say again?
Who did you tell them, sorry. Who did you tell that I'm going into the house before you went in?
I told my best friend and 2 of my close friends.
Okay.
And then we played around with the idea. We looked at
the possibilities.
And then I was like, I just want to do this, so I'm going to do this.
Did you tell your family?
I told my mom I'm going to be on TV very often. I just didn't tell her what I was going to do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I told my mom because I knew she would flip. So I just said,
My goodness.
you're going to see me a lot on TV, but as to what I'm doing, she didn't have an idea till when I was here.
Wow. Now you came into the house and then you see the array of ladies and gentlemen in the house. What drew you to Tessy?
I don't know. There's something about her. I think her personality and the fact that she thinks her personality is more of a laid back and hidden type of. For me, she shines. So once I came into the house, I spotted her. And when I spotted her, she actually wasn't even interested in me. Like she keeps saying, the first day I saw you, I couldn't stand looking at you.
Really?
But now she says something different.
But you knew at that point in time she was sort of attached. She was going through a situationship.
Yeah.
And you didn't care that there was another gentleman in the picture.
I mean, I was just throwing in my towel as well to see the best man wins. That's it. You know?
Okay. Tessy, this gentleman comes into the house. At that point in time, you're going through a triangle, a love triangle. You were with J. Chris initially. What drew you to him? Let me ask quickly.
Him? Martin?
To J. Chris. Because when you came into the house, then you initially paired with J. Chris.
Yeah.
Why? And then how easy or how difficult was it to sort of pivot to Martin?
AJ.
Yes, Tessy. We're out of the house. We can talk freely.
AJ,
We can talk freely.
This matter, I really don't want to.
You don't want to get into it?
No, I have my man now, and I want to focus on him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I respect that. What made you choose your man?
His personality.
His
AJ.
personality.
Yeah.
Okay. And you decided that this personality is what I want.
Yes.
Now, there was a twist where we took him out of the house to shake things up a little, then brought him back. And he came with flowers. At that point in time, it was like, I'm considering, let's see. Then he comes back with the flowers, aimed straight at you, and you said, yes? Was that the moment for you?
Him giving me the flowers was a surprising thing for me, and it was something I wasn't expecting. So I was like, ooh.
Okay. A man who knows what he wants.
Yeah.
That's against what you were dealing with. And you said, okay, this is it.
Yeah. It could be start of something beautiful. And here we are.
Okay. Now, you went through the whole process, getting to know him, but was there any challenge that you had to figure out in your pursuit of getting to know him better? Was there something, maybe personality traits, maybe something he does usually, or you yourself that had to come to some sort of acceptance of him as a partner that you had to deal with in the house?
Oh, there was no challenge at all.
It was easy.
It was easy getting to know him.
Okay.
And he's like an open book to me, even though he hardly talk about himself, but even when he looks at me, I know what he's saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there's some telepathy going on. We like it. We like it. Now, big plans. I mean, congratulations, you're the big winners for season 2. And the fans love you. Clearly, they showed it on Saturday. What's the big plan? What are we doing next, Tessy?
Okay, so I am going to, let me talk about me first.
Okay.
I'm going to concentrate more on my modeling and fashion stuff, and also brand influencing.
Okay.
And when it comes to my man and I, we're going to be doing lots of businesses together.
Okay. I
Yes,
like that idea.
and,
Okay.
yeah.
Businesses together.
Yeah.
What is the focus of our businesses, Martin?
So we would have something in food.
Okay.
We'd have something in
Is she a good cook?
Yeah,
Who's a good cook?
she
I am.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay.
But I make very decent jollof too.
He does. But you haven't cooked yet for her.
No,
But you cooked in the house. Oh, you didn't cook?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
The day Judah and I were supposed to cook, Hermes shut us down.
Yeah.
What's up, Hermes?
Okay, so you'll be doing some cooking.
Yes.
But you want to delve into the food business.
Yes, the food business and fashion, lifestyle as well.
I like. But your fashion line, what is the name of your fashion house?
It's Delaliago.
Delaliago.
Yeah.
Will you be changing it?
No.
Okay, so it'll be Delaliago by Tessy.
No, Delaliago.
Wait, stitched by, but you're not going to use the stitch?
No, that's...
Okay.
The stitched is just to create the Instagram name.
Okay.
Because the Delaliago is my brand name.
Okay.
So I'm using it for the fashion.
The fashion.
And also.
Now that people know you more for Tessy, you don't think you want to pivot or change?
I think I'm merging the two so they know that Delaliago is the same as Tessy.
Okay. So now, if people want to reach out to you to get their designer wear, they can reach out to Delaliago.
Yes,
and
please.
you will be doing all that and more. So we'll see you on runways with new collections and spring, summer, autumn fashion lines and stuff. I like that. Okay, so that is the big plan for now. Fashion with Delaliago, food business between the two of you, and as well other subsequent businesses.
Yes.
But Martin, yourself, what are you personally going to be doing?
So for me, I've always wanted to do something in the media space, TV personality or something. So I'm thinking of just throwing myself into that, and I want to have a lifestyle travel show.
I like that.
Yes, so that's what I'm hoping
you can be able to work out as well. But you started off with your international trip together as part of your prize package, courtesy of Dancy Travels. So that's exciting to see. What's the one thing as a couple you're looking forward to doing?
I think I want to start a foundation for people on dialysis, trying to pay some of the bills. So that's something we've always wanted to do. So that's something we'll do together.
That's amazing. Well, I'm excited for both of you. I wish you both the very, very best. We look forward to even more excitement with both of you as a couple. And of course, you guys showing us how amazing love can be. And I look forward to seeing you at the reunion next year. And see how, after a year, how exciting things will be for you. But we're going to be cutting a cake. And if we could get Janet quickly. Okay, so we'll come back after the news and then we'll continue with more on the cake presentation and everything else inclusive. We're going to go into the news shortly with Beatrice, and then we'll continue with more greatness right here on 3FM 92.7.